Shots in the back line still coming in from Doxy. Ahead of them, it's he that's also trying to take peeks back over. In the meantime, Hora go out. Seems like Power have kicked off the fight versus Yangon as well. And SayCloud, that one gets stolen away from Red and Kario. Fribes continue the fight versus E-Arena, and Alpha Gaming just try and find some form of cover.
SayCloud going down.
Some form of cover.
SayCloud going
this lobby with the shots over onto Krypton of Alter Ego. You get the replay here of a very important fight as well. That was Power versus Yangon that resulted in them going out.
Alter Ego's doing great work. Moana with a big nade. Hits the double. Alva's been taking some nice shots from Alter Ego that's outside the blue, making the most of this zone, but he knows he's got to get back in because just like that, the play zone was doing a huge amount of damage. I think he just about made it through, but that's another great nade from Tizzy over towards Rosemary, leaving down to just the one player. Where is that nade going? Got no more left now, wasn't able to confirm over towards Rosemary. Alva's back up on his feet. Moana's dropping the smokes.
Tizzy's trying to get in close range. Wants to put the shot into good use. Tag from the side. Alva gets a visual on him. Nade up from the teammate. Good peek back in. It's Binny in the back. The hit's heavy with the DBS. You're going for the pickup. The car drives by. Moana runs into the barrel and goes down. See you later, Alter Ego.
Almost all of our big ticket teams are down now. Regnum Karya, DRX, Alter Ego, Weibo. But it's Alpha Gaming. Surprisingly getting Reefus back up on their feet. This game's not done yet for this squad.
It seems like they smell blood in the water off the fight from Alter Ego. The bounce on the nade. That one's going to arc you back up and get you a little bit clammy in the hands. Reefus has 4 nades of his own to reply with. Cast one in close. Binny rocks over. They can play off one another. But that's the manpower advantage they have. And Reefus, he's on an island. The nade bouncing over the top as well. Reply with the molly to force him out of position. He's being burnt, cooked in position. They just need to get close to finish.
Oh, gets tagged by the flames as well, and that will be Reefus going down here. Now just Doc, the big man himself. 27 elims during the playoffs. It is a massive result for a singular player here. Can he hold his own? At least get themselves some more points going into the next match to make that match point slightly easier for Yangon Galacticos. It's 8 that they'd need to breach in our first angle of the day, and Doc's out, and it's Power of all the teams to make it happen. Making these games interesting, taking down both Yangon and APG, the Giant Slayers.
Heavy is the hand from Power today, as they are running through these teams. They take the fight to 4 Fribes from distance as well. Confidence to split. It's easy that was able to strip Falak out of the competition.
4 Fribes not doing too badly on this match. 9 eliminations. Good result for them. Nice shot through from IQ. Once again over towards Easy, being left behind as Fahiden has to wrap back round again to wrap Fahiden with bandages. Get Easy back up on his feet as quickly as possible because this blue is starting to push in and it hits hard. That might be both of them going down. In fact, Fahiden's very lucky to get out of there as quickly as he did.
Had me scared, man. The drive through the blue, the wide turning circle, the play zone still going to nip at the heels of Easy as well. So it's starting to go south for Power bit by bit. 4 Thrives taken to pieces as well. Team Secret engage on top of them. Nongshim Red Force just watching, biding their time. You've got the 2-player push-up close towards the Falcons that are catching whiff of this.
Cole and Ralph. Deadly duo here. The IGL. And the slayer of squads, Koa himself. Good nade up from Zizzy. More Molotovs thrown through, just delaying what Falcons can do here. The blue's going to force them out into unfavorable engagement between them. There's a car coming in.
Nice Team Secret having a bit of a scout on that one. See if they want to commit to it. Zizzy on the peek up, only able to grab one. The Boa Constrictor himself poises, hits back. Oh, straight into the nade. And goodbye Falcons as Team Secret shut them down. Power are still in play, but of course it's only that duo that remains alive right now.
Team Secret whispering death in the ears of these other teams. A nade over the top, it looks to go fairly long, bounces over the top, a huge amount of damage off the back of that one. No team is inside the circle. Nongshim Red Force taking this time to move out towards the south side and get some big angles. Another nade up towards the backside of Power there, should be going down now. Ragnar attempts to deny the points, but it's slightly late. It's Team Secret up against Nongshim, a 3v3.
So many wide open sight lines to work with. Zizzy realizes he's got to get up close and provide some cover for himself, but it's an instant connection. First man falls, leaving only 2. They can't play to get him back up. They've got to focus on the crosshairs instead.
That will be Nongshim Red Force taking the first chicken dinner of the day. What a fantastic result for them. I mean, region, Nongshim Red Force plays extremely strange throughout this entire tournament. It's a whole different style because we're used to very defensive kind of plays from that region overall. But Nongshim Red Force shows us a completely different, deadly, angry side from that team.
In them running headfirst into danger time and time again. And this is another one of these games where they come out swinging. Exciting stuff though, with Power causing that struggle in the lobby, taking the fight to the teams that are so close to that point barrier and making it uncomfortable, giving other squads a chance now.
They've just painted a target on their back.
Oh yeah.
Power's made some very powerful enemies. But I don't think they'll be stopping anytime soon. I like that they're just playing these games out with not a care in the world. They just want more points on board, but the same can be said for a lot more teams. Getting towards their angle, no team on match point just yet.
Cybertron's future is near. Autobots, roll out! This planet reeks of weakness. Your courage reignites my spark. Look out, Lord of Cybertron. Roll for freedom. A victory for all sentient beings.
Well, Nongshim Red Force here gets a big Sandhawk win to get them into day number 3 of the grand final here for PMWC, but also those top teams shut down to start off day number 3. Joining me, Neptura, as well as Max Man, to talk about this one. Max, Nongshim Red Force, actually, we spoke about it at the beginning of the day. These wins for these teams, even if they're not able to challenge for number 1 by the end of the day, this is still big wins potentially for these teams.
If you get in the top 5 at the end of today, you're going to make big money at the end of this one. So, of course, they had a ton of eliminations, get the 10 placement points. We'll have to see when the leaderboards pop up to see how much of an increase they really got. But Nongshim Red Force, if there's any point in time you want to get a win, it's right now, especially on the very last Sandhawk of this year currently when it comes to globals. So that's going to be a very impactful one for their team.
21 points go their way. Team Secret gets 13. 4 Thrives has come alive once again. But Nongshim Red Force here, Neptura, to focus on the winners here for a moment. They had the compound and they had some great transitions afterwards.
Yeah, I really liked how they played this, actually. You saw them take advantage of, in that zone, in the mid-game, one of the only easy entry points that circle had to offer. They actually had a split down onto the southwest side, blocking that entry point. You know, APG do come through